Hello, beautiful family. Greetings from the setting sun and this beautiful tree and the waters and all the greenery and the evening insects and crickets and birds coming out. The ibis, they always gather in the evening, all meeting in a tree. Many yeah. So what happened since my last video? Quite a lot. Sometimes things have to be taken apart to come anew together, and this is true with our embodiment, embodying our soul, our spirit, and healing, clearing programs and healing wounds on all levels, in all dimensions, and with the body. So I fell asleep and I woke up and I moved and my shoulder dislocated. So that, in a nutshell, in the middle of the night, at a bit before 1 o'clock, that was the 5th time, the 2nd time here, and 3 times that happened in Mexico. And yesterday was a different experience, or today, it was only today, this morning. Very, very different. I felt the changes in my body, also how I was basically warned that this would happen, prepared, with really bizarre leg pain, and that I could feel was coming from the reciprocal, my left shoulder and arm. So, but when it slipped out, the first thing I did was fill myself a water bottle up. I took Kangen water with me, and this is the rebirthing with water. So then I walked over, I called an ambulance, but they couldn't tell me when they would come. And if you ever had a dislocated shoulder, it's excruciating pain, and the worst is not the putting it back in to place, but the waiting, because the whole time it's like being stuck and in utter pain, being totally trapped, which is also an expression of the psyche, of parts of the psyche, where we are trapped in old wounds and programs, and that needs to clear. So, and they couldn't tell me, and then I woke a neighbor up, bless him, and he took me, and it was a very different experience. I also stayed more calm than the other times, working differently with the pain, and I had my water. The last time it happened, I slipped in the rock pools, and I had just ordered the Kangen machines, but I hadn't yet been drinking it. So this time I had my water with me, and my body is different. So being there too, every time while waiting in pain and having to go through the procedure, the x-rays and the looking, and then by the time they put it back in, the water drinks I had before, every time I had a sip of water, I felt better. So the water was also there with me as an ally. So, and then the big moment came of putting it back in. And this time I also accepted all the pain medicines they were offering me. And it was a game changer, because I was always resisting them and feeling, oh, I can do it without it. I have to do it without it. No toxins into my body. But this time I did it differently. I accepted them. And it was a very different experience. It was a different doctor as well, putting it gently in through massaging, and with the pain relief, I could actually completely relax and surrender. And also in that moment, could completely see what the pattern underneath was and where it was coming from. So much holding, yeah, so much old performance, and yeah, even with breath work and body work, and it's just all releasing. It was very, very profound and very powerful. And then when the relief happened, it is a massive release, a massive relief. It took 3 attempts to come back in, and because I had to see what was there, and deeply surrender. And and then coming home, I also knew, I have devices now at home that I can do this healing work with, which I didn't have the last times. I worked with water and movement, but this time when I came home, I put my feet straight on the P90+, had the frequency come into my body, and immediately there was shoulder. I felt the nerves in my shoulder and the muscles. Then I had a sleep, and today I did more healing work with the frequency devices, like the Vitality Wand and the Revitalux massager. And it's beautiful with the different frequencies, the PEMF to strengthen, to heal, the warmth to heal, the massaging, and also the EMS, so the electrical stimulation of the muscles. So this, and then as I was using it, I felt this is what we mean when we say we are empowered. We have healing tools at home that help so much more than, the physios have their place, but I would have to wait to go to a physiotherapist. I would have to pay lots of money to go there, drive there, and that might be some time away. So this I could apply straight away, and we can use it in conjunction with everything else, whatever we choose, and we have it at home. This is taking our well-being into our own hand. That's what empowerment means. Returning the power back to the people. So and all I share is from my own experience. So right now, my video last night about the shaken, I truly got shaken up last night, that's for sure. And that's what healing is like. Healing doesn't show up always in just having a gentle massage and I feel wonderful. Healing can be very painful. Like I started this video with, sometimes something needs to be cracked open and put back anew together. So my shoulder had to open up again. I know that clearly, for these patterns to release, and also for it to come together in a new gentle way. There might have been some nerves trapped before, also from doing too much, carrying too much, performing too much. And a lot of the work is performance driven. And when I had the shoulder put back in and I was inhaling the gas, I was remembering all the breathwork sessions. This is like we are in a new energy now. And with the frequencies, that is really gentle healing. The frequencies, just like me sitting here on earth now, which I also do, I always am with nature. That is the healing part. So the energies come gently into us without doing and performing. This is massive old trauma and fear of survival. There's massive stuff clearing in the feminine. Also around having been used for breeding having been taught, like all these sacred, the sacred healers, the sacred sexual healers as well, it's all a false timeline. There's so much coming out, so many of us, maybe not many, but some of us are feeling it, and then we have to heal it. We are healing it, sometimes in very painful ways. So, yeah, I'm very fragile today. Not fragile, I'm vulnerable today. I've been cracked open all night and put back together in a new way. And I'm also sharing with you from my new empowerment, with the water, with the frequency devices, and with all I have been healing and clearing. And yeah, this is where we are going. And too much can be too much. And I have had that running. The more is better. And that creates overwhelm in the body. That can create confusion. And I've been also trained in a very different way, with always asking. In body talk we always ask. Yeah, but there's a deep pattern which stems also from the fear of survival. More is better, and more. That is the addiction also of the wounded healers. More healing, more this, more that. Whereas, yeah, it's time to arrive and be, and been talking to that for a long time now. Slowing down to catch up with ourselves. So let's drink to that. So be mindful with this hand. Yeah. So easy. One little movement and it's out. And yeah, but it's now back together and it's strengthening. And yeah, so I just wanted to share that and sending you deep, sharing this beautiful energy from this beautiful earth and the beautiful green and the water. And yeah, if you're ready, if you want to be empowered too in your own way, and if you feel ready to partner in a very free, sovereign way, because we are aligned and have the same vision and mission, then if you like to have a frequency activation and experience, reconnect, then reach out. Maybe next week I will be ready again. Right now I'm just taking time for myself, deeply resting and feeling and letting this heal. Because when I lie and close my eyes, there's so much coming up and so much happening that is unraveling, and that is part of the decoding. Yeah, so a lot is visible. Who everybody is, not who I thought they were, and all the healing, and all is part of the coming home to self and to love and to the right timeline, where we are in no way prostituting ourselves or our sacred energy. So many big-hearted star seeds that are here have been doing that, undervaluing, overgiving, all these different forms of prostitution, prostituting bodies and energy to be drained and siphoned from. And yeah, time to see it clearly, and the water and the frequencies have been helping me to see it clearly. Yeah, but we need to choose and be present and stop and listen. Yeah, so I take my hat off to you if you're doing this deep work. It's hard work. And yeah, I'm feeling my heart right in the core of my body. That also happened yesterday when the shoulder was put back in. I just feel my heart, my strong heart. Yeah. So I'll see you later, beautiful people, beautiful souls, beautiful family, and always in the quantum field. Take good care.